we will be doing what is called as a regulation of testicular function or the hormonal control of testes. Begin with hypothalamus. Hypothalamus releases GnRH, which acts on the gonadotropes of pituitary. Gonadotropes of pituitary releases two hormones. One is called as the LH and second one is the FSH. LH will act on the cell of Leydig, interstitial cell of Leydig, okay, wherein cholesterol will be converted into testosterone by the action of LH, and this testosterone will follow two pathways. One, it will be acting on the normal body functioning, it will maintain libido, secondary sexual characters, development of bone, muscle mass, etc. And the second function it will have is to enter the seminiferous tubule. So now we will see about the structures in seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubule, here one portion of seminiferous tubule is shown here. Outside is a blood supply in this particular manner. Then is that capsule which we had seen earlier. And each of these bigger cells here are called as the Sertoli cells, sustentacular cells, or the nurse cell. So they will be present together to each other. Then there may be a gap. Then they will be present. Okay, in this particular manner, they have an arrangement. Joining them, they have a very tight junction which holds them, okay, together. And even when they have a gap between each other, you see they are connected in this particular manner. This is what is the blood testis barrier, which we had seen in the previous slide. So this is the barrier. This can open up when required. This side of the barrier is what is called as a basal lumen, in which spermatogonia will divide to form primary spermatocyte. And here is that big lumen which we had seen, this one, this big one. Okay, so that big lumen is this side, which is called as the ad lumen. So when primary spermatocyte is formed, this adherence, this tight junction, the barrier opens up and lets the primary spermatocyte enter into the ad lumen, where it will then convert itself into secondary spermatocyte, spermatid, and the spermatozoa in the lumen, all under the influence of testosterone. So the testosterone which enters in will influence their growth and development. Okay. Now, Sertoli cell, other than supporting the growth and development of spermatocyte, forming a barrier, also releases a hormone called ABP. So now let's see how this happens. Gonadotrope releases FSH as well. So LH acts on the Leydig cell, release testosterone we saw. It also releases FSH. So FSH will come, bind to the receptor present on the Sertoli cell, make the Sertoli cell release a hormone called androgen binding protein. Androgen binding protein binds to testosterone. Once it binds to testosterone, it makes testosterone more soluble, due to which it can easily be taken up or acted upon on the spermatocytes, so that they can grow and develop better. If ABP is not in enough concentration, the function of testosterone do not take place properly. So ABP promotes sperm growth. So in that manner, it comes and binds with testosterone, and through testosterone, the spermatocyte